like a minimize your complaint. Some things people complain about that you're not supposed to complain about. I don't care how you're going to accept or take it. There are some of us, the suffering we are going to, we are the major contributor of our suffering. Your suffering is tied to your expectation. What makes you to believe at the age there should be your position? You can be at a very early age and enter in positions that God promised to give you in 25 years time. It become an issue. It become a problem. Ha 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 ha. The first thing you should understand, in the wilderness there are moral discipline. Moral discipline. A time where God will make you nobody. You will become nobody. We are living in a town where 16-year-old want to show up. 17 years old want to show up. 16 years and 50 years using the same clothes, the same hair, the same style. The thing you're supposed to wear at the age of 16, when you wear 50-year-old thing at the age of 16, when you turn 50, you start wearing 16 years. Why? Moral discipline. What are you lacking? Knock your head on the wall, or you go butt the speaker there. Everybody can enjoy at the same time. One of the biggest problems today is the absence. The next discipline you get from the wilderness is contempt discipline. Contempt discipline. What you see is what you eat. It's what you have. You don't get dollar in Baba money, but you want to eat fried chicken. Who fried the chicken for you? I don't care whether you're in Moravia or you're not in Moravia. Some people destiny at this level now is to eat gari. My friend, eat gari and sleep. Don't tell me, say, oh, Pastor Kromah, I've been knowing you for a year. You enjoy now to help me out. No. God knows the reason why he's shopping in a level. My friend, be there. Contempt discipline. Borrow, credit. Why? Out of contentment. Out of contentment. When you lack contentment, you start extending your attitude from inside to the neighbor, from the neighborhood to the outside. God will not expose you if he can discipline you. That's not possible. Content discipline. When it is there, it is there. If it is not, it is not. It is available, but not for you. It looks attractive, but it's not for your use. It is not your turn. It is not your season. It looks beautiful, but it's not for you. Wilderness is a place where God teaches you how to minimize your eating, your wearing, and how to go about your personal expenditure. The money planner what you lack, when they say to go clean bathroom, you're not able. But you want money where you're not working for. How possible can that be? One of the biggest problems today is going on government. Hardship didn't start from today. In fact, you going through hardship. So you just leave that nonsense. That's not hardship. There come a time the villagers stay in the village. Before they bring you Moravia, you got to be the village category. Some of you here, you were born here. The woman and not pull you behind there so you want to fish in there. That's why you jumping around here. Pull fish in there, basket on your back, drag you to the water side, stick you there, and you start stepping in water to lay basket. You will not be fighting for hair and trouser to pull your butt. is leading to destruction, increase of sicknesses. You might not go to hospital, but go check yourself. If you can be content, you will feel like your body parts, like your institution you create to make money. Depend on it. When I was a little boy, including most of some of you sit here today, why we are developed? I'm sorry for you. You see, the era that this device came, moral status and behavior, social media has taken away moral discipline from people, because people today have become what they see and watch, what they see in other nations. How can you go on social media and you see someone from Jamaica? You know Jamaica, like the culture. They start smoking as a Liberian. Today the whole country and attend to Jamaica. Young sisters, young brothers, drink without conscience. All smoke in your brain. They have to say, Madigo Meka, licky smoke from their soul. You see young beautiful sister passing. Abba Ray. What it make it Ray? Now I latches water. Contentment. When you are content, your pressure drop. Sir, where those of you who work to the hospital, where pressure coming from? Why? Because we are in the generation that choose to put themselves under pressure. Pressure just for compliment, pressure just maybe for being like, pressure. In the wilderness is a place where God gives you. Let me tell you something. No matter how people have considered society to be, and they are running with one jingle and one junction, who told you say everybody lose their mind? They still get people who can survive the era and will not be a follower of such a pattern, because you already have that developed pattern in them. In them, no discipline, no contempt discipline. You can't run away from training or escape discipline. And you say you are running. Listen to me. I can say this to you today, and I can say this to you tomorrow. Every military man is a product of training. Every business accountant, well, as far as I'm concerned, every institution occupied by people are product of training. And your expectations and SYZs are too much. You need discipline. We are in a generation of people, young sisters and brother, all you rely on is sex. As soon as you finish having sex, you think you get clean. Sex get you power. Sex get you clean. If you don't change that kind of mindset, you are a foolish person to such a dispensation. That kind of mindset, you get rid of it. Sex is not it. God did not give you sex as power. He gave you dominion. Dominion. Regardless of you being, I told you before, that's the least thing that can never happen. The least thing that can never happen. The least thing that can happen to anybody is pleasure. In life, the wilderness is a place where nobody will see you now. Let me give you a little rendering when you are small. Sir, 1980, I was born. 90, warrior. During the course of the war, I'm grateful to God for one of the kind of hands that brought me up during the course of the war. The aunties, the uncles, the people we passed through to become human being today. The first thing here is, at the age of 15 years old, you are a regular customer of Johnny Tieber. Johnny Tiabo is highly you, so you can't be withheld. Why today? Early rape. Look at the young man, nothing funny here. Look at the young man standing in front of us now, telling us that he was being harassed. You think I wonder what all these things happening to? If he say, who will know? Nobody will know. But that's a spin. Every condition of your family is a coverage or protection. Because you know why? That a level you appear, that a way you look like, you see, yesterday, people here who grew up can understand. You can know the difference between elder and children. But today, children have become elder. Early rape, early embarrassment, early imprisonment, early harassment. Some of you jumping wherever here. We are dragged out for my own, jumping here there. Go to Marvel Center Prison. Go to Marvel Center Prison. Go see your destiny tie, gene, wasted. Why? Early achievement. Bless God for those of you for the morning, evening, and noon. Like, what are you looking at that for? When we ate 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock in the evening. During the course of the war, I remember there's a place called VOA. We were in VOA for like 1 year. Man of God, you eat at the hour of 7 o'clock. After eating, you go to bed straight. Food not there. So the thing people jumping from is not hardship, it's the absence of training. It's there are certain things, they are not your things for now. You don't get involved. You will get less pressure. The kids and children who's supposed to only believe in playing and making joke and going to school have become early men, early women, have taken up the streets. You can't take the streets when you are not disciplined. That is what I mean to be showing up. God cannot show you. He cannot reveal you. He cannot expose you if he don't discipline you. That's not possible. I was advising a very young preacher. He saw the consequences of it. He came to me one time and said, Pastor Kromah, I said yes. He said, I have this connection that another person. He said, for you to know that it can be easy. So in fact, they want to know you, want to see you, whatever this, that. So I said to him, I said, sir, you can come from crookedness to calling, and you return from calling back to crookedness. God called, that's true, God called you. He put oil on your head. But your associate can change you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you very well. Associate can change you. I know men. I know people of high prestige and authority. I give them phone number. When I call one back, I say, Pastor Kromah, I've been calling you, but you can't answer phone. What? To beg, to ask, to do this one. Because you know why? I know very well I'm protecting my walk with God. If I don't protect my walk with God and just greedy for temporary something, those people will not stay in power forever. But God is the Almighty. Those people are not everlasting, but God is everlasting. One day, I talked to him years ago. A few months ago, he sat in my house. To my house. We see him, I said, sat outside. He said, man of God, you know, it's not easy for me because the people, you know, our people we left already. Your people out of power. He said, yes. You know, you men of God, you talking like this. What came to this level? When I see the keke pastor them coming up, all the reason of coming as a pastor, they want to know people. It's a Rex. It's a Rex. There are two men I can tell you why Jesus did not eat from Nicodemus, but he ate from Zacchaeus. Nicodemus was a big man. Nicodemus was part of the council. He was a regular person. You associate. In the wilderness, it's a place of discipline. If God cannot keep you there, He's not the one showing you. What am I talking? I'm talking to protect the call of God upon your head. I don't say call to be a pastor. Everyone seated here, you have an assignment, you have a mission. We have destiny hijacker. The essence of the devil is to create strategy to stop young destiny from meeting their God-given purpose. So most of the young people today that's supposed to be the future generation is being deleted from the face of the earth. Why? Early greediness. Early greediness. If God keeps you in the wilderness, that's it. I'm a kind of person I've come to understand. I know what I say all about. You see, some of you now, the way you sitting there looking at me, you're about small, someone of my own, you feel you can't go broke. That's how you think. Oh, like Pastor Kromah, all the country can come to him. They can give him money. I gave outside. What the people giving to me? Just so you know. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. The work I can do that 5, 10, 15, 20. That nonsense can pay me. Do the one that can raise 200 to do. If each person I tell you say 250. You pay at work. You don't pay. Oh no. That is not the kind of person we are. That is not the kind of man of God He has called to be on no condition. But the truth is, if God discipline a person, go by steps. Sometimes when you see double step and try to jump, you can either lose your clothes or you lost your feet. As you see the step, keep going. That is why you don't come from up to come down and say you rebel, but you come from down to go up. And it's a gradual process. And that's it. When you haven't gotten there, it is not your time. He will hold you back. He will hold you. David anointed at the age of 17, 18. Becoming king, he was 30 years old. The first day, he didn't got the anointing today, and he took the throne the next day. He got the anointing today, and after almost 7, 8 years passed before he take the throne. God has a plan for you. He has a place for you to occupy. But you know the world you are entering into. God cannot launch you into a war. Into a war. I was somewhere taking exercise, and a young guy came to me. He showed me a picture. He said, "How are you?" I said, "Fine." He said, "How you doing?" I said, "Okay." He said, "Are you Pastor Kromah?" I said, "Call my face." "Are you Pastor Kromah?" I said, "Okay, no problem. Come close." I said, "Yes." He came. I said, "Okay, what's the problem?" He said, "You know the sister?" I said, No. I can't. But I've gone to crusades. I preached to thousands of people, so I can really identify with the sister. She said, "No, she's been in your church." I said, "What's the problem?" She said, he said, rather, the sister left from here. She went. She was robbed and fell in the hands of thieves. The kidnapper took her from South Africa and carried her to Zimbabwe as a Liberian. She know nobody. So luckily, through what means, he just break into her, or she break into him, and said, "Please do everything possible you can." And that guy, you don't come here, you don't worship here, none at all. He said, "But the man talking to, we in the country here, I know the main person. I know the man by name, but I've seen him before. I know him person, I know him from nowhere. So I don't know." He said, "Well, you can help me." and start to give 1 or 2 directions to come down here. Listen to me. It's sad. A world that was so constructed to live. People live in peace. People smart. They woke up in the morning, no trouble. It has become a world of betus. Every day becomes dense. Every day becomes dense. Every time becomes dense. What is your peace? What is your moral peace? You think peace, you think rest sweeter than peace? You gotta get peace before you eat rest. You don't get peace, how you will eat rest? You know how many soup they cook and they say, wow! And people throw the breast and start running away? Look at the massive destructions and killing all around our world today. Everything you see yourself going through, many must complain. Many must complain. Especially probably, listen to me. Mother Basi can look at me at the age of 16 years old or 20 years old and say, I should be the one taking care of her. If you are a parent in that kind of habit, you have to be a parent. You are dependent on a 22 years old child. Then you make them going about boasting about it. I feed in my house. My parents depend on me. At which level? At which level? At which level? That kind of parents cannot get good training. Because if you rather train and understand discipline, you see, you will not die. Man of God, the ants, the animals, God feed those things on a daily basis. Let's be honest and confront the things that confront us daily. And stop there in church. And become real to situation. And let become real. Don't get crazy because you see crazy people follow all on social media. From a poor family. You start working now. If it is not you, no. You see, I will tell you someone. We used to live in New Georgia Estate. So one day we were driving. I told them, I said, we were on the New Georgia Estate road, going to school. It wasn't the kind of type of road. Sit already closing your eyes to kill you so easily. The road I went on to school in New Georgia, in Gardnersville, in the Keba area, near where bus, near where is split, the car bouncing. It was there before. It was there before. The Gardnersville road I know about. We walk, go Johnson Street, get on bus, come back. Years ago, it wasn't there. But some people did not see it. I will tell you someone says so generation will wrestle together. They wasn't opportune to see the kind of development. They never saw the kind of road. They kill yourself early. Stop the rush because there are more to come. I'm telling you. There are more to come. I'm not in your, issue you call who the party, who the person. I'm not concerned about that. There's some kata we passed through to come here. Do you know what the place was? Do you know how the mirror was looking? That some kata road you see 7, 8, 20 years back was a very bad road. People in the building that can tell you very ugly road. Many years we walk on the train try to go to school. We get on the car in New Georgia Estate. My friend here can tell you, we get on the road, we divide ourselves. People go so, some people go so for years. For years. You die soon, you will not see nothing good. Nothing good. Absolutely nothing. Some people are born on Janko Lanto. Born on kerosene fuel. You not forget when they were calling to go back fuel. Can't go back fuel. Like you got to pay Helisi, and thinking see come. See Baloy. That Jaco Lanto people asking for LECU. They done born you the male wife, let 2 Lanto. 2. People used to be afraid of Kano because Kano born house. Today you sit down here. Let's see, let the order want to bring what you and fool you. I'm telling you something very serious. The country we see now, we never saw it before. That is the reason why we can't destroy it under no condition. The LEC you're talking about, it wasn't you call where? NC LEC in Rossville. Nowhere. Go check what LEC now can. When LEC go in Liberia, they say Barcelona leading Real Madrid. Are we not living in an improved society? Huh? We are living in an improved society. Forget those Nyamaskata hooligans behavior. We are living in a society that our parents did not even see. I'm telling you. I'm being honest with you. So you gotta be patient. Because there are more to come. A year will come. You start driving over bridges that can carry you up and bring you down. But you gotta save your life. Preserve your. Don't die now. Stop the hurry. Fast. Where are you going? Sit down. When I drive full looking at Pastor Kromah. Everything you go through in life, it has its time. It has its meaning. Especially the young generation of people, what you get to eat. Because you see, that level you will get to, when you get to your 30, when you get to your 40, hey, wait, at the age of 14 years old, maybe if I'm 14 years old, I can't remember your age then, but the plane park that down there, it was iron barrel practice ground. Compasses with grass. We were living on the old road. We used to walk down the Kalano place to go on a private ground to go wash iron barrel. But today, you see the Ryan Radar scale. No, but I be friend with you. I be friend with you. Everywhere you go, the people you see, nobody will tell you those things. Nobody telling you those things. When they come with them, Peter, mother, all call get up from the pulpit. But telling these things, they don't tell you the facts. Well, today, you see, today say even sometime, the other one can wish that their age reverse. Because they won't go to the places you buy in the ice cream from. You're having a good time. You are taking picture. You're having foam in your hands. You are whatever this, that. You are cracking. The moreover you enjoying today, we're not looking at that. It wasn't looking like that. So in the next year for now, wait. Ride keke. Ride motorbike. Because your car will not come now. They stay making the road. They're fixing the road for your car. When your time comes, your car will come. And when your car comes, it will be electric car. When electrical car comes, it don't need more road to drive on it. So wait. If I hear, say I hear you. I don't care who come there, who come there, but the benefit is what I'm talking about. We are benefiting gradually. There is a shift, there is a change in atmosphere. When your time comes, before you made up your mind, if I lie, right? Maybe if I can say, if we're not in service, I can call you 3 older people to come and give testimony. They will tell you that the Liberia you enjoying today, it was not looking like that. It wasn't looking like that. So slow down. Because in few years from now, what make people go Ghana? What? Those parks, those hotels, those paved communities that take people Ghana. Right. Because you see, LeBron man in full business, like 1 and 2. But especially the kind of town we're living in, the picture being what you like. And you don't know how to face picture spot. But everywhere you buy moreover, looking for picture spot. Now, do you know how much those building and places going to cost so that they can pull it down? Then when you go to town, you will take, because some of you now, as I speak to you, you are so addicted onto it. You are everywhere you go, you look for spot. Let grace lay here. Why not struggle? Through your effort, through my effort. Through your effort, through my effort. We come to church. We clean the water, sir. We come and dig that water good. Because some of you want the water spirit now. So every minute, you go down to the water. And I see that place almost on all the social media. Everywhere I turn, I will see you there. Everywhere I turn, I will see you there. But I just waiting for you to put it right there. Sometimes it's so embarrassing. It's so terrible. You know, by the boy, I went somewhere. I sat for long and said, wow. So you can just see them passing, looking for where would be good and decent, so they can stick there and take our picture. My point I'm trying to establish here, you got to understand when God keeping you in hardship, there will come a generation, you will know that this is your generation. This is your time. When you see yourself, it won't be a struggling thing anymore. It won't be a struggling thing to you anymore. Under no condition. None at all. But early. You know what I'm teaching you? Self-defense. You got to learn self-defense. If you don't learn self-defense, there come a time in life, the time you will want to enjoy, you're already tired down. You can't make it. You get puppy, you get mommy, you get Jesus, you get Pastor Kromah, you get Abu, you get Abraham, you get all that generation. You already finished getting them before you turn 30. When you are coming, mommy, Pastor Kromah, Kromah Link, Apostle Link. The other one came in front of me, running. Say, Papa. I said, what do you mean? He said, she not come. I think I 2 injections. She tell you. So, they said 12 tomorrow. I should carry her back. So I let her talk because I don't really want to talk what I want. Outside the church and in the church, Pastor Kromah in plenty. Abraham Kromah. The day they get ready to run behind you. Don't be there to me, oh. Don't be there to me, oh. Say what a man Basi. I said, but who say you to go bomb man Basi? Let me say you to go bomb man Basi. But a man Basi ask you, say she looking for a neighbor before she can leave. La man Basi. Self-defense. Because there is a future ahead of you. There is something better. Don't lose hope now. Forget the world. You don't know the judgment of God. Ain't keeping you alive. That should be your concern. Ain't providing for you. That should be your concern. Other people dying. It shouldn't scare you. Other people dying every day. It shouldn't scare you. What you should do here, be on your watch in self-defense. And I can say this to you. The thing God destined you for, there come a time. There will come a time. It will be it. But I can say this to you. Number one category. If you think you man or woman enough and you can live on your own and want to kind of step out to go, well, go. At the end of the day, then people start to go under stress because of you. You start begging everywhere. You turn to a blind man with your eyes open and shining and you can see. You start begging for banner rent. You start begging for banner days. When an older person like a full stage, That one, oh, too, don't see all of that. A vote stage. Maybe say, oh, my rent finished. You think God know the stage she in? God know how to kind of mingle around and give to her. You see, kekele there. Kekele! Run away from whom? Say you want to go rent room. Rent room. You rent room and feel yourself. Circumcise yourself. Fool. Rent room. Allow. At the age of 25 years old, rent room. Go buy and go pour pocket on your head and go draw water. You can't say you want to go rent room. You escaping training, escaping discipline. You just found one side and group yourself, tie yourself down, and you sit there and you okay. Because you won't wake up in the morning by anybody calling you. You won't wake up in the morning by anybody knocking you. You won't go to a place called Freetown, where your own time to wake up, your own time to get up. No man around, no pie around. When he push you to the wall, then you start twisting and turning. The horse, why you leave, like you will come back after disgrace. Why you left? In 2000, my pa, when I left, 2001, 2, 3, he died. My pa died 2003. 2003, relocation. For the few months our mother kept us for, after being with her for many years, I and my friends were 8 person in a display camp in one room. Why? Because mom and the children. So I was a boy. So I sleep close to where the other boys were. 2, I was relocated from Cowell to New Jersey Estate. Right on James, Uncle Baka James Kromah in New Jersey Estate. At that time, the baby left from here. Uncle Victor, he wasn't here and traveled to the country. I stayed with Jim for years. Sir, I was staying with my older brother when God called my name, Abu. I was not staying with Paco. I was staying with my older brother. I was in a place, there for time. But look at some of you. Look at the thing that's killing you. You see one idiot that left home early. Can your face and they say, at your age, you still living with your mom? At your age, you still living with your pa? At your age, you still living with your people? If I take the leave, you will take my expenses? You got to open your thing out of the box. You got to think heavily. You got to think wise. That is the reason why you see most of us today, no interest in coming for you. Many of us today that stays with men that we didn't marry to, we marry ourselves. Wake up in the morning, pay your own bride price, pack your own load. You carry 1, you leave it there. You carry 2, you leave it there. You carry 3, you leave it. 3 dress, 3 slipper. 4 dress, 4 slipper. Small. One whole gram of go foot. Beyond. For mother, baby man, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. 14 open. Holy fee versus my 1,000. Holy fee punch my 1,000. And my 1,000 can stand the punch. So my 1,000 jaw out of the ring. You will bring your bed up and you will get out of the house and you will go. Then you will come back to the city where you will sit down to and be there until you become that kind of person. You will come back there. When they ask you, you say, no, I'm telling you practically and in realistic speaking. When God shows you, before he shows you, he will keep you in private. In the private life, those are the experience. Contentment, discipline, hardship. You got to wait. You have to. Because out there is dangerous. A lot of us, we don't, listen, sir, we don't have the capacity to withstand out there. We cannot face the pressure that comes from out there. Out there pressure is kind of different. It's different. It's hard. There is nothing now can come my way and take it as anything. I can't take anything. I can't take nothing serious. It can be what? It can be what? One thing I know, all the people that criticize Pastor Kromah, you truly want to come close. And the reason for criticism is because you are far. If you have access to just see me today, you will feel the hawking me. Number two, my point here is, before I became a pastor, I was too trained for prosecution. But I learned prosecution. I understand what I say, what about? So I'm too old for prosecution. You try me, you are wasting your time. It's a waste of time. Because I'm too busy to give my attention to something that's not necessary. Under capacity. When I was growing up. And I had to go through all those process. All those process. I know how all that look like. If God does not strengthen you. Many years ago. That 1 year. I say many years ago now. So I've been invited on so many occasions. On a guaranteed note. In different way. So I always say to myself, men invitation, but God consultation. God, good news say I should go. But what are you saying? Where? The outside wall is not Broad Street. And Mecklin Street. Green Lapa here, Green Blast here, Green Scare here. Way out and put in latch on your eye. If to say you just say by morning they tell you just the whole street and just scatter street. Out there is kind of different. If you don't have the victory to contend with out there, God keeping you here is for a reason. For a reason. One of your daughter from the church left and went to America. The 2-3 months. Father, I'm so sorry to disappoint you, but I'm telling you, I can't stand the kind of life. I'm on my way back. I thought I said, Labra will not receive you. Sally will not receive you. You got like 2 nationalities she get. Sally will not receive you. Labra, my friend, you will be down there. Papa, you know what I'm telling you. I say, when you're here, when you're ready for your pressure, you'll be coming, my visa. My passport and stamp. My passport pressure. You want to go. You're not intelligent. You don't get moral behavior. Out there it's kind of different. African get culture. But white men get society. They don't do the way you do. They are people of principle. When they tell you say this, it's unbendable. So yeah, you can come, you do and you go your family, they will say down the jump. Women are like that. Women deal that deal. And that's it. You think when you move from here, you go to America, you can't be jumping from one house to another. They're looking at West Point. Looking for people houses to stay in front to kind of tell. No. My major concern to you, once he can provide food for you to eat. My friend, shut up. Once you can eat, keep quiet. Because there come a time when you reach there, you will know. When God show you, that's everything. But before you do, he keep you in the desert, in the place of abandonment. You'll be going through a situation, nobody will give you attention. Nobody will look at direction. Nobody will look to you at all. Not at all. No assistant coming from nowhere. Nobody contributing anything. The process is just you and him. No one want to stretch hands. No advice. No nothing. Your discipline just huge. Am I doing somebody here? Yes. We pray for not to just Monday. We pray and fast. Seek the face of God. Shout. Believing in God. Yeah. The generation of God business. Well, we come to church so God will drop on us something so that we can get attracted to someone so they can do it for us. That's a menacing man attitude. That's not God. That's not God. Who told you say God only want to tell you to someone like he gave you $50? When God launch you, he do. But if you are disciplined, even if the blessing comes to you, you know how to handle it. If anything comes to you, you know you deserve it. You know, when you have what you deserve, you can be so loving to yourself. But when you don't have what you deserve, you become insecure in protecting that thing. You know that you don't deserve it, so you're too scared. This is not your height. This is not your level. But if you deserve it, you can have sound sleep without prayer and stress. Am I talking to somebody here? If you are here, say I hear you. Feel a vase, and I put oil on your head. A vase, number one. When you talk, people feel say, I don't get time for nobody. First thing, how you think and talk, whatever, not my business. All the young generation of people were in church like that. Listen to me. If you know, say you pee-pee-pa, the issue, hey, listen to me. You're not clean. You can also. But only because you want to be on somebody, I'm going to struggle for you. Then you say, you want to kind of marry. Today, you have polluted marriage, abused marriage, made marriage less. Why? Because you see so unprepared people, broke, empty, struggling, minor sets. Who told you say marry may you righteous? Now who told you that thing? Anything you do not before your time, it become a problem to you. It become an embarrassment to you, an issue to you. And some of you, you are a daughter of this institution. Why? And open, I'm saying it. If you are rapping someone's son who fight abroad, you said, I'm going to carry you up, I'm going to come down here and marry you and carry you up. You are Isa. Male, you Isa. Women, you Isa. Come down, marry me, carry me. I love you. Butter, love, flour. Nothing will separate us. Fish from my water. You are everything to me. I get them for you. Unprepared people are becoming the people now say in marriage. You have made it so embarrassed. They feel so odd. They feel like other than dishonor. Why? Because of kekele. Indisciplined people. You take marriage issue, you'll be passing talking like to say you walking talking. You married today, your entire family know your story. All your friends know your story. Your husband working function, he back now working, he one leg, he can go in front, he can come behind, he can take push up and come back. All your house issue. You're not trained, you're not disciplined, you can't stand tension. You are working, you marry him. Working is not everlasting. He had one building, you marry him. Did not building on everything. He had one car, you marry him. He had one Toyota, you marry him. When a family was shiny, you marry him. You got to have a further thought before you do anything. In fact, everything must come with preparation. Preparation. None at all. That's the thing we can tell you. We will tell you when a better day shall come. Why? Because the foundation people lay has destroyed a lot of people today in our era, in our generation. You see a young girl at the age of 20 years old. You come and say, I'm the pastor for this church here. Nobody stay here unmarried. Everybody must do, catch your partner, and we'll join you all together. So I'll marry two. And the angel will face you. As you get married, they will start enjoying life. I heard that nonsense many years ago. Somebody said to me, he said, Apostle. I said, yes. He said, when he said to me, he said, Apostle, I said, yeah. He said, now, God is using you, I admit. But the day you get married, God will use you. And listen, he will use you beyond this. I said, my friend, you laugh. If I get married, my use for God will drop. La! You lie. If I get married, the way God using me, he said no, he can't use me like that. Not true. I will be in church Wednesday, Friday I will not come. I did. Shut up there. Shut up. People just, sir, people fake. I'm not living as a pleaser to anyone. If my standard does not qualify me, sir, as a pastor, he wasn't going to give me microphone. I wasn't having Sarah before he gave me microphone. Sarah was not there. No, not at all. Not at all. Because one shall become two. When two become one. Is that not good? It's good now. It's good. Against, I can never be against. I'm just intelligent in telling you that things you are not suited for, don't be superimposed into it. Because marriage is not standard for Holy Spirit using a person. You can be married